A friend of mine recently asked me what got me into comedy. How'd you get started? Because how do you get into comedy, right? It's very simple. My boss surprised me with a drug test. Here I am. I didn't know what a drug test was. Young guys over here, ever take a drug test? I didn't know. I figured I've done most drugs, I should do pretty good on that test. You know what I'm saying? I'm prepared. I've never been more prepared for a test. I go home, my wife's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I got a big test tomorrow, I'm getting ready. Just want to make sure I'm prepared. I don't know, they may ask me crazy questions. I was hoping to be like a multiple choice question, you know? Like show white powder on the table, that's cocaine. Next question. What goes good with cocaine? Xanax. Next question. Oh, some people in the Elks Lodge do cocaine. All right, that's good there. That's kind of free. You don't, sir. No. You do. Holy hell. Holy hell, you do. You had that look on you. You went like this. You got to do. Drug test. I didn't pass. That's why I'm here.
Study more.
I didn't do very well, as you can imagine. I smoked so much weed that when they put my piss in the machine started playing Bob Marley music. That's how bad it was. Buffalo soldier, dreading like Rasta, got me some ganja, then I lost my job. Hey, I'm homeless. I actually got so high the other day I spent 2.5 hours trying to open my garage door with my sun pass. It took about another hour to realize it's the wrong house. Oh, jeez. Sorry for the honking.
This guy's like, I've done that.
I bet nobody in here's done this, but have you ever smoked so much weed in your car that your navigation system got stoned? That's a lot of weed. I know you folks right there are going, oh, we're going to pass by the weed jokes, but you guys never smoke, right? You guys sitting right there, the beautiful couple. Yeah. You guys probably have a weed park in your back. He's like growing weed and shit. You never know who it is. I almost didn't make it here tonight. We're driving, and the voice in the car says, dude, I think we missed the turn. Recalculating. Stop, there's a Denny's. Stop, there's a Denny's. I want to eat, man. Hey, is it my imagination, or everybody that works at Denny's past midnight, the same people that run the church carnival rides during the day? It's the same people. Right? They look like the same folks. I always get that same older lady as my waitress. You know, the one that's been tanning since she's 3. She still thinks she's sexy, you know. She comes up to my table, she goes, can I get you something else, sweetie? I'm like, yeah, you can get them flaky titties away from my moons over Miami. Jesus, that Parmesan cheese.
He's so much fun than the last guy.
Horrible.
I like to get high in the morning. Anybody else? You guys, right? Yeah. What do we call that in the morning? What do we call that? Yeah, the young group over here got that. Especially the chick with the headband. If I was new to this room, I'd ask you if you were selling weed. That's how you look with the boots and the headband. She's the Elks weed supply. Wake and bake, it's awesome. You get high in the morning, you smoke. The only problem with wake and bake at the age of 47, it usually leads to leave and forget. Like the other day, I got high in the morning. Like I said, I had to go down to Miami for a real important meeting. So I get high, I'm drinking my coffee. You know, I'm jumping on the turnpike. Next thing you know, Disney, 50 miles. Went the wrong way. I'm gonna be late. Ridiculous. That's why my boss made me take the drug test. I walk in, he goes, "You been smoking weed again?" I go, "Hey man, just because my eyes are red, you think I've been smoking weed?" He's like, "No, Doug, you have no pants on." It's not appropriate dress attire. Phelps? Any Michael Phelps fans?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Actually, the Wise Guys were doing a show in England a few summers ago. We're sitting in there, I'm up there rolling a joint. Your headliner comes running up to me, he's like, dude,
I just wanted support.
I just met Michael Phelps in the lobby. He wants to get high with us. I'm like, you want me to share my weed with Michael Phelps? He's a professional swimmer. He's got the lung capacity of a blue whale. I ain't sharing my weed with that guy. We do have some potheads in here. They know what I'm talking about. Ever watch that guy smoke a joint like a dynamite fuse going off? Here's my impression of Michael Phelps on a bong. It's crazy. Nuts. I do love Florida. Where's my Floridians? Where you at? The orange. You guys are in orange. You got Syracuse fans?
Yeah.
No. No. You got one Syracuse fan?
Syracuse.
The one guy over there. Well, what's that?
Miami Hurricanes.
Miami Hurricanes. Jen, you sound like Snellenberger, that guy. Holy shit, you related to him? I'm John Snellenberger. I'm the coach of tomorrow. It's a great voice. You've ever coached football, sir?
Yes, I did.
I can tell with that voice. More doggies, more doggies. Keep running. Right? Where'd you coach?
Pee Wee League.
So you were coaching with Jerry Sandusky, were you? I'm only kidding. Just a joke. It was too easy. Is that okay, ma'am? You're like my barometer where it's too dirty. If I see you grin and cringe, then I'm gonna slow it down. But you're cool. You're okay. You're smiling. Yeah, football. It's awesome. I actually love Florida. I just bought a place down in Miami. I just moved into a Cuban hotel. It's awesome. It's very authentic Cuban hotel because they make you check in 2 miles off the coast. It's very real. It's called the Wet Foot Dry Foot Inn if anybody wants to come visit me. I told that joke down in Miami a few weeks ago. These two Cuban guys started fighting. They're like, hey, that's not funny. Hey, that's fine. No, that's not funny. I'm like, hey, should you guys be on the same boat? They don't like that either. So then I had to ask them a real question that's been bugging me for years. How come the Cuban Olympic team never had the greatest crew team in history? Right? Wouldn't you think the Cubans would be winning every row team sport that the Olympics had? Look, there goes Carlos and Pepe. They just won their 14th gold medal. They're not even in a boat, they're in a refrigerator box. That's amazing. Holy cow. They're not using oars, they're using sample spoons from Baskin Robbins. How do they do it? It's amazing. They didn't like that either. But I can't be racist. I'm actually involved in an interracial relationship. My girlfriend is married to a black guy. I think that counts.
That's allowed down here?
And everybody, let's welcome the Grand Wizard of the Jupiter KKK. Good to have you. It's a celebration. I actually am really involved in an interracial relationship. On all kidding aside, my wife is Asian. I'm married to a beautiful Asian woman, which is kind of, it's great. You guys are married here? Who's you guys married? How long you married? Oh, you're proud of that shit. I'm not gonna mess up. Like, don't be that guy. How long you married? That guy's bad. You know, in a comedy show that happens a lot. How long you married? Well, he ain't getting laid tonight. You know what I mean? Done. But my wife is Asian. It's cool. It's kind of rough though. Are you married now? How long? You're a little more calm about that, aren't you? 24, not as long long as him. Not as happy about it either, I don't know. He's been married 26, and you've been married 24? Is there a dog involved in this story? I'm a psychic. He's a dog trainer. Holy shit, I thought I smelled something. Go get the paper.
I didn't get that.
Dogs. But in any relationship, the secret to every good relationship is all about communication, right? You got to learn how to communicate. This is very important. I have a broadcast degree. I speak for a living. My wife, English is her third language. But she still yells at me all the time. She's like, you don't know how to communicate. I'm like, what? You want a piece of cake? Shut the drapes.
Shut the drapes.
You're too fat to skate, honey. Like the other day, crucial situation in the house. We had a roof leak. Anybody have this with all the rain? I got a roof leak. I'm standing in a puddle in my living room. I go, honey, I need you to go to Home Depot and get me a wet vac. She comes back with a Mexican. What the hell's this guy doing here? You say get wet vac, I'll go get wet vac. He's standing out front of Home Depot. He said he fixed the roof. I gotta tell you, 50 bucks later, the roof is fixed. My wife's a genius. Mexicans know her thing or two. But it's tough, though. It's tough being communication, you know. I mean, it is rough. Like, for example, my father-in-law. Mike, you guys married here? Who you guys married? Can you guys hear? Are you alive? Welcome to the Mannequin Club, everybody. Here's our... You see that? I asked them a question. Nobody flinched. I think the fat guy is talking to us. Any of you guys married? The questions will get simpler, trust me. You get along with your in-laws? It's tough, right? It's always tough getting along with the in-laws. My father-in-law is a 62-year-old Asian man, and he really hates me now because he's like, dog, you do comedy?
Oh my God.
You a comedian? How can you take care of my daughter? That's not important job. Comedian? That's not important job. I go, look, man, you didn't have an important job. He goes, yeah, I was a police officer. I go, you were a sketch artist at the Tokyo Police Department. How hard could that be? You guys are a little slow, but you got it. In Lakeland, they didn't get it. They didn't get it in Lakeland. We did an Oaks Lodge in Lakeland. They're looking at me like, what the hell is he talking about? Ansels and stuff? I don't know. Yes, that was a litmus test of intelligence. I just changed my whole set now because of that joke. Can you imagine his day at work at the Tokyo Sketch Artist Police Department? Okay, he a tall guy? No. He average height? He have a blonde hair? No. He dark hair. Look like Mo. He have a round eye? Like a round? No. Like a me. Oh. Like a round. That's really. He have a bigger penis? No. Little penis? Okay, some Jewish guy stealing all the rice in Tokyo. I think it's Lenny. Bring it back around. about the penis. Sacred Santa. Anybody celebrate holidays? Secret Santa? You do this? Is this the word? The year before, Secret Santa, I gave my brother a couch. You know, when he got a new apartment, I got an Old Spice gift set. It didn't seem fair, right? Forget Secret Santa, it's terrible. But this year I had my father-in-law. What do you buy a 62-year-old Asian man who barely speaks English and is on the computer all day?
A sketch pad.
Hold on a second, I'm gonna write that shit down. Do we ready to give away the vodka? Do we ready to give away the bottle? It's genius. Is that the lady with the cowboy hat? Yeah. Hell yeah.
From Belgrade.
I gotta tell you, I wasn't as brilliant. So I got him speech recognition software for his computer. It seemed like a good idea at the time until he used it. He's like, hey dog, I'll thank you. I'm gonna try, okay? I wanna send an email.
Oh my God.
You're looking for a she-mail. No, you don't understand how I talk. You're looking for one with a big cock. No! What the hell you blind, you asshole? It's crazy.
Oh, I need a tripod.
You don't like me anymore. My wife is a little upset with me though. Several years ago I lost all our retirement money with a company called AIG. Oh, you heard of that company? You guys know what AIG stands for? It's gone. Look at me, I'm Warren Buffett. Now she wants to be boss of the family. This is embarrassing. I'm the man, you know what I'm saying? So are you the boss of the family? No, okay. He's got dogs, yeah. It's not even man's best friend in that house. It's like, oh, it's you again. I gotta be the man, you know what I mean? I mean, that's the way I've grown up, you know, I'm just the way it is, but, you know, she's like, hey, you're not smart. You lose all our money. You buy my father porn. You asshole. You're not smart. I'll be boss of the family, okay? I go, look here, honey. You can be boss of the family if you can snatch this pebble from my... Shit, 2 out of 3, let's see. Give me the pebble back, God dang it. Give me the one. Rub of the pebble. She made me buy life insurance. Hey, raise your hand if you got life insurance in here.
Yeah, we're all good.
That gentleman got nervous. Look at him. He started sweating. Look at him. He's like, oh no. You got a lot of life insurance, don't you? Yeah. I mean, that lady has life insurance. Now, this is embarrassing. I'm sitting there with the agent, and she's like, let me get this straight. He signed here. He died. I get $1 million? Okay, sign there, fat boy. This is a good idea. Oh, yeah. I'll make you sloppy Joe for breakfast tomorrow. That's a good idea. Yeah, take a pebble back. Be the man. You know, maybe we go bungee jumping next weekend. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, let's go swim with sharks. Let's live. What I do, you die, but I live.
I should have got that.
My wife is a little bossy, I will admit this. I have a bossy wife, which is okay at times. But actually, my wife argues with the navigation system in my car whenever we're going somewhere. Does it ever happen to you guys, young guys? No?
Not yet.
Not yet? Who said that? What are you waiting for, sir? What is he? Not yet. Well, no, we're driving. I live in Boca Raton now. And my wife, we're heading down to Miami. And it's my problem too, because I got one of those newer cars, so I got one of these sexy voices. The women, I got a stereo. So we're driving down to Miami, and the voice in the car says, in 1 mile, turn left, baby. My wife's like, no, keep on going straight. She call you baby? What the hell is car? I go, honey, it's a navigation system. Calm down. I gotta listen to her. I don't want to get lost. Oh, you listen to her? Well, Why you listen to me? Honey, it's a navigation. I want to get lost. I'm going to listen. It's a navigation system. She goes, oh, who's going to play with your Winnie later, huh? Or me? What do you think I did? Heck yeah, I went straight. Ended up in Key West for nothing straight, let me tell you that. Actually, I had my first homosexual experience, or gay experience in Key West. I got the crap beat out of me by 2 lesbians. It was amazing. Hey, you guys had the same thing happen to you, I guess. Stay off Duval Street. Yeah, it happens all the time in Jupiter. I didn't realize that was part of it. What are you going to do, though? You know what I mean? My first wife was from Jupiter. I married a woman right here, actually Palm Beach, Jupiter.
Awesome.
Yeah, she was awesome. She was great. We fell in love. We were in college together. She became an attorney, and I became obsolete. She was rich, real rich family. And when she became an attorney, she started treating me really bad. Like I was on trial every day. It's like the lead, like, oh, I'm like, oh, this. But I was young, I handled it wrong. You know what I did? I used to take all her money and use it for strippers and hookers. I was kind of like a modern day Robin Hood. I used to steal from the bitch to get to the whores. You see how that worked out? Call me noble. That's a joke you can tell by the water cooler tomorrow night. She used to get really mad at me because I used to go to Costa Rica all the time. Some of the young guys here, ladies, if your man goes to Costa Rica, why is he going there? What's he going there for?
Scuba diving.
Scuba diving.
But fishing.
There's some sort of diving going on.
Fishing.
Somebody said fishing, right? Fishing. I've been there 22 times, I've never baited a hook. You know what I'm saying? One time she calls me, she goes, did you catch anything? God, I certainly hope not. Jesus. I think I just lost all the wives in the room with that. Right? You don't like me anymore. Like I'm an asshole. What are you gonna do? Love it. Started doing yoga. You guys do yoga?
Yeah.
You don't do yoga, sir. You eat yogurt, but you don't do yoga. You ever do yoga, young man? It's awesome. Gentlemen, you should take yoga classes. It's great. The breathing. The stretching. Oh, shit.
It's just love.
The view. Oh, my God. Look at all that ass. Everybody's in downward dog, and I'm in upward dog. Hey, this is nice. Hey, by the way, don't make a rookie mistake. Don't wear bike shorts. You'll be standing around the instructor like, what are you doing? Oh, this is my position, man with tools. What's going on?
Yeah, I need to bring a tripod.
I went into Baskin Robbins the other day.
Just lay it down.
Asked a lady for a gallon of ice cream.
Go for it.
She gives it to me with a spoon. Like, what do you think of the whole thing here? It's to go. Take a straw though, it's going to melt the car. It's so hot outside. And let's hear it for the Florida heat, everybody. Let's hear it for this heat. Oh, yeah, it's like you're walking through soup now. It's terrible. For a fat guy, it's miserable. That's what I was trying to say. What's that? Oh, my heat, yeah. Oh, yeah, LeBron James leaving. That was great. That's like the hottest girl you've ever gone out with breaking up with you. Right? You know you're never going to have the same thing again. You know what I mean? That's why I'm depressed. Thank you, sir, for putting me in a great mood as I'm trying to win a season ticket holder for 15 years. What about the heat? Oh, thank you, everybody. That's great. Let's talk about Amway for 20 minutes. Anybody, the legend of soap. Anyone want to talk about soap now? It's crazy. I'm a little embarrassed to say this, but I just found out a friend of mine's racist. I couldn't believe it. Calls me on the phone. He says, "Yo, man, I can't believe the names that black people name their kids." I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, like LaQuisha, Taniqua, Shanae." I'm like, "Well, that's funny you should say that, Dick." Any dicks here say?
No hands up.
No one's gonna, there's somebody back there going, no, it's Richard. Some names make sense, like Anthony, Tony, Robert, Bob, Richard, Dick. I have a philosophy. It must be true that all Richards are Dicks. Let's look back in history, right, sir? You're a smart man. You look like you read. You don't get out in the sun much, but you look like you read. Am I right? Richard Nixon was a dick. Dick Cheney is a dick. Some agreement on that one. Richard Simmons. Yeah, he likes dick. The lady in the sequence. She just... I went to a wedding. My friend Carol married a guy named Dick. I was in the party, I was in the wedding party. I actually got thrown out. Because in the middle of the wedding, the preacher's like, do you, Carol, take this dick? Do you promise to love and cherish Dick? All the married men are like, no. Then after a year, it's over. I can't get rid of this shirt. People still want it. But I mentioned this earlier, but all Richards or Dick's t-shirts. Everybody has a dick in their family, so holidays are coming up. It's great to wear this shirt to the mall because you end up finding out where all the dicks are when you walk through the mall. People walk through the mall. 20 bucks for the shirt. You guys having a good time? I will say this. How do you say this? I tour around the country now. And so I'm loving doing comedy. I get to tour around the country. And I was recently in California, and some guy looks at me and goes, hey, you're from Florida, right? I go, yeah. He goes, are you from Orlando? I go, what do you need, tickets?